My name is Kelly Basri. I'm from Clifton Forge, Virginia. My major is nursing, and I'm a cheerleader here at the University of Charleston.
My name is Sophia Hummer. I am from Elkins, West Virginia. My major is also nursing, and I run cross country and track.
Our project is called Recycling Flex Cash. We decided to do this project together because we share all the same classes. We are used to working as partners in class, studying for all of our tests. Through this, we found we work well together because we both share the same drive to be successful in what we do. We've acquired a self-discipline to stay motivated in school by being student athletes here at the University of Charleston. We also thought we could intertwine our interests with our major to create a project we were both passionate about.
Our goal is to collect food and donate it to a local food bank. We will incorporate the race and festival by using it as a drop-off place for the food gathered. Through this project, we plan to integrate the citizenship liberal learning outcome. This refers to the rights and responsibilities associated with social, political, and economic communities that an individual demonstrates as an engaged and knowledgeable member of society according to the University of Charleston's website. We are doing this by participating in our community and demonstrating that we are more than just students here at the University of Charleston, but we are also members of society. Many of us are very fortunate to have the privilege of attending a university and requiring an education to better our future and live a happy life. However, others are not as fortunate as we are, and by doing this project, it is a way to give to those individuals. The mission of the University of Charleston is to educate each student for a life of productive work, enlightened living, and community involvement. We are promoting the mission by getting involved and giving back to the community and showing people that hard work pays off. We came up with this idea when the University of Charleston was collecting donations for victims affected by the hurricanes this past fall. First, we wanted to help individually by helping those in need, but then we thought it would be more beneficial if we could get more people involved. This project provided us with an opportunity to work together and combine our ideas to fight something destroying our community.
Now, we will list our plan of action for our project to be successful. We will go further into detail about each step later in the presentation. But for now, here's a quick overview of our plan. First, being that we will contact potential food banks. We will ask to make sure they are accepting donations at the time, and also if there are any specific items that are prohibited through the donations. Next, we will make flyers to promote our project and get the word out because we want as many participants as possible to make this very successful. Next, we will set up a booth at the festival. This way we can collect canned foods from locals who decide to participate in the 5K. At this time, we will also encourage the UC students to recycle their flex cash that will be going to waste at the end of the semester. As well as to this, we would like to let participants vote on which local food bank they would prefer their donations to be sent to. Lastly, we will take the donated items to the local food banks on which was voted on by our class. Since we are both headed to the medical field, we feel that accomplishing a project such as this one will promote better living to lower class members of society by providing them with a nutritional and balanced diet. What you put in your body greatly affects your well-being, which can also affect other aspects of your life. If the University of Charleston students work together with the community, it will provide valuable communication skills to the students. This project will especially benefit students that plan to work in the medical field after and understand the way their patients and what they're facing, how these obstacles can affect their health.
There are two options for potential food banks, both of which are located in Charleston. The first option is Manamil, which is a nonprofit organization located inside of St. John's Episcopal Church. They rely on grants and offerings from locals. Manamil provides 2 meals a day, 365 days a year, to as many as 400 people each day. The food that is donated to Manna Meals can also be used to help with their emergency food pantry. They believe that if it does not matter what your income is or where you live, because their goal is to feed the hungry. They also want to minimize food waste and its harmful environmental impacts. The meals are provided to a wide range of people, including the homeless, mentally challenged, underemployed, and those who cannot provide for their whole family.
The second option would be the Covenant House, which is also in Charleston. It is found on Shrewsbury Street behind the Capitol Market. The Covenant House works to provide food, clothing, and shelter to people who are homeless, facing eviction, or need food for their table. Families and individuals located in Kanawha County who are in need can access food twice a month. Volunteers work in the food pantry along with the manager. The food pantry allows families to select specific foods and meet their preferences.
It is important that we get the word out, so we have as many donations as possible. We plan to make flyers to do so. First, we will come up with a design that is eye-catching, so it will draw people's attention. We will provide information on how to participate in the event. One being that we will print a large number of flyers so people in our class can help get the word out. The flyers will be passed out in the university classes and hung around campus. They will also be distributed at local businesses to promote residents to participate as well. This way, our project will be bringing the community together.
At the festival, there will be a booth set up for donations to be dropped off. At our booth, there will be boxes labeled according to different types of donations being brought in. This way, everything stays nice and neat. At the booth, we will encourage UC students to participate later in the semester by using their leftover flex cash instead of letting it go to waste. The food comes from locals participating in the food drive at the festival. However, we also would like to have UC students participating as well. Even though they do not want to go to the store and buy the items, this is why we propose that the UC students use the leftover flex cash that they have at the end of the semester to purchase non-perishable food items from the CT. At the end of every semester, many students do not know what to do with the leftover flex cash. Since it does not transfer over to next semester and cannot be refunded, most of it goes to waste. We believe it is a great idea to use that money you already paid and put it to good use by participating in our food drive. Since we would like as many participants as possible, we would like to ask professors to reward extra credit to students who take the time to participate in the food drive. This way, it encourages students to work together as a community.
The items brought in must be prepackaged rather than homemade food items due to health and safety reasons. They also need to be non-perishable, meaning that will not expire if it is not used in a short amount of time. Some good examples of what UC students can purchase from the CT to donate would be cereal, Pop-Tarts, granola bars, Rice Krispie treats, chips, and bottled water. For locals, they could bring any of these items as well as canned foods, peanut butter, jelly, pasta sauces, and boxed macaroni and cheese. These items are in high demand from both organizations.
To determine which food bank will receive the donations, we will have our university class vote on which of the two food banks they believe is most beneficial to the community. We can obtain this information by making an online survey using the program such as SurveyMonkey. Once we have established which organization we are using, we will contact the particular food bank and make arrangements to deliver the donated items. We will have students in our class volunteer to drive and help deliver the items to the food bank.
In conclusion, we would like to include the liberal learning outcomes such as citizenship and pursue the UC mission by working together as a student body and giving back to the community. As a way to pursue our project, we will use the 5K and Festival as a resource to collect the donated items. Our only concern is getting people to participate. However, even if we don't get that much food donated, even the smallest amounts will help and make a difference. We hope to have a great turnout if our project were to be chosen.
Listed on the screen are the references we used to learn how to hold a food drive. We have incorporated the UC mission statement. These websites also provided us with insightful information from each potential food drive, as well as how to contact them. We also learned what kinds of food should be brought in from these resources. Thank you for taking the time to listen to our ideas.